Ladies and gentlemen, Carol Stern.
Last summer, I traveled to Guatemala with the next award winner on a mission around child protection. And I walked next to her on an extremely, extremely hot day for almost a mile through a sky-high cornfield with wild dogs barking at us all along the way to reach a baby whose life depended upon the micronutrients we were delivering. Not once did she flinch. Not once did she complain. Instead, she held my hand and she shed tears of joy with me as we watched the baby devour what we had brought. This is Carol Hamilton. This is the champion for children that I have the privilege to call my friend. This is the woman whose professional excellence is only matched by the passion and the commitment she brings to ensuring that every child gets the childhood that he or she deserves. She is indeed one of my heroes. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Carol Hamilton.
Give it to me, I'm worth it. Baby, I'm worth it. I'm worth it. Give it to me, I'm worth it. Give it to me, I'm worth it.
Thanks, Carol. So many years before that magical walk with Carol, I was introduced to the phrase, as you heard in the film, because I'm worth it. Those 4 powerful words have shaped and even inspired my career. Now, I heard those words for the first time when I was writing my senior thesis at Vassar College, and later found out that the line had been written by a 23-year-old copywriter, a young woman named Elon Specht, who was working for McCann Erickson on the L'Oreal preference account. I heard it, stopped writing, stunned by the resonance and significance of this meaningful, monumental little phrase. For me, it was personal because it spoke directly to me, boldly acknowledging my own self-worth. And thinking about it in today's terms, I really believe it was one of the first declarations of gender equality. For me and for so many women, this phrase elevated our stature, changed the conversation, and changed the way we approach the world forever. Now, 43 years later, that famous phrase has endured, and so have I. As I look around the room, I'm remembering collaborating with so many of you, whether on advertising campaigns, media spectaculars, or celebrity endorsements. Thank you for all of your heartfelt notes, reminding me about our many adventures together. And to my L'Oreal colleagues, including Frederic Rosé, thank you for being here today. Now, since hearing that motivating phrase, my career has spanned 40 years, most of them at L'Oreal, and I've been singularly focused on the pursuit of beauty and an unwavering belief in the deeper meaning of beauty. Often, I have been asked why I could dedicate myself to a superficial world, that a career in beauty was only skin deep and could not add value to our world. Over the years, I have vehemently contested that thought, knowing that beauty is universal and that beauty has the power to connect people, women to women, women to men, and women to children, building their self-esteem and propelling them to greater achievements, and that beauty creates joy, happiness, energy, and love through all of our 5 senses, whether it's a beautiful photograph, melodic sounds, heady fragrances, a healing embrace at a hospital, or a life-saving meal at a refugee camp, all powerfully communicating a more beautiful and generous world. So I have found my career, and in fact my whole life, to be the most meaningful, most rewarding when I have engaged in philanthropic endeavors. This is where the language of beauty communicates the most powerfully. Whether at the refugee camps on the border of the South Sudan with UNICEF, or with women suffering the ravages of ovarian cancer, or at St. Jude with children so bravely fighting for their lives, these are the moments in my life when the world becomes a more beautiful place. The joy brought by a makeover at the right time, a hug before chemo, or a tap water dance of refugees literally exhilarated by washing their hands with clean water, or a simple smile between a mother and her malnourished baby in a field in Guatemala. So I have been truly blessed to live in a world and work for a company that has enabled me to foster the connection between beauty and philanthropy, to speak the language of beauty through generosity, and to make every man, every woman, and every child know they are special and that they are worth it. Thank you for this prestigious honor.